Today we're here with NLP Master Trainer Joost van der Leij, Netherlands #1 Master Trainer in NLP. Hi Joost, how are you?
I'm wonderful.
You look wonderful
Thank
since
you
I
very
last saw you. Welcome to Las Vegas again. It's hot here, isn't it?
I've only been in air-conditioned rooms, so I haven't noticed the heat whatsoever.
So the reason we're here today is that we're getting ready for you to present the neurogram. Can you tell us a little bit about the neurogram? What does it have to do with NLP?
Yes, well, NLP is about the software of your brain. It is how you can run your brain most effectively, based on everything that you learned in the past. And most of the time people get into problems because they didn't learn the right stuff. And NLP thinks there's nothing wrong with people, but they just haven't learned the right way of handling their brain processes. So neurolinguistics is pretty much about the software, but it misses one crucial point, and that is the hardware of the brain. So an NLP technique would raise certain neurotransmitters, get more serotonin, more dopamine going on in the brain. But as it turns out, depending on your brain structure, some neurotransmitters work better than others. And some work, even if you have more of it, they don't have the same impact. Now, recent neurosciences have shown that people who have the same answers for a personality test, if you put them into a functional MRI scanner, it shows that they have the same brain structure. And that's basically the hardware of the brain.
Oh, right.
So what the neurogram does is a very easy way to find the personality type of some person. And once you know that, you know what kind of brain structure someone has.
Yes.
And the brain structure will provide most of people's values, their motives, their perspective on life, what they want out of life. It shows you how they react in stressful times. It shows you what they have to do in order to relax. It shows what their capital sin is, and it shows them their main virtue. And the neurogram makes sure that if you take all that into account, then you know what to do with a person.
Wow.
But the neurogram, it's easier said than done.
Is it complicated? It sounds as if you need to know neuroscience. Do you need to know neuroscience?
No. I need to know neuroscience, and then I make it very easy for the people to apply the neurogram.
So you're simplifying neuroscience for the rest of us?
No, it's not simplifying. What I do is, the neuroscience is very at the low level details, neurotransmitters and brain cells and different brain regions. And the neurogram is a model which sits on top of that. And that generalizes stuff, and it makes it much easier to handle.
It sounds like it's really practical for people who deal with people, which is just about
Absolutely.
all of us, right?
Right.
What are some examples in how you use the neurogram before to make
Primary example is coaching.
Yeah.
I found out when I was doing my first NLP coaching that now and then I had people who, during the coaching session, were doing great.
Yeah.
They were doing techniques and everything was going wonderful.
Oh yeah, I think we've all been there. Yeah.
And then 3 days later, they called me with a panic attack and said, "Oh, it doesn't work anymore. It goes completely wrong." And I didn't use the neurogram at that time, but I thought, well, let's see if I can find a pattern and detect who those people are before it happens. As it turned out to be there are 9 neurogram types. 2 of those types are typical to have this reaction. And so I used the neurogram to spot these very early on, and then I have a different strategy to do their coaching. So we prevented the 3-day breakdown.
So ahead of time, you're able to do the personality profiling, which finds out how best to put a program together for them in particular.
Right.
Yes?
So we have 9 types.
9 types.
And that means that there are 9 different coaching approaches. 7 of
Fantastic.
them, absolutely, and 7 of those are pretty much the same. And then we have a smaller group of the 2 who need special care to prevent the disaster happening 3 days later.
Very exciting stuff. So this evening, we're very excited about having you here. And from what I understand, because we did a teleseminar, it seems as if you're going to do some games with NLP's Fun in Las Vegas, and you're going to be able to find out about their...
Yeah, all participants find out what their of the neurogram type is, and we'll show them how they react in stressful times, show them how they can relax.
Well, we're really excited about that.
How they can stop sinning and lead a virtuous life.
Now don't we all want not to be sinners? Well, this
I don't
is
know.
Sin
This
City.
is Las Vegas. It's exactly.
Now let me ask you, what happens in Vegas? Does it stay in Vegas?
I have no idea. I hope that this message gets out there because it's
I
very
do
important.
too.
It's
There was a lot of interest. Somebody today even said that they'd like to host an event like this in Boston.
excellent.
So there's a lot of interest for the neurogram, isn't there? And I
Absolutely.
think it's really exciting. And
Yeah.
weren't you in Ohio?
Yeah,
before
Ohio
this,
did
speaking about the
3
neurogram?
workshops about the neurogram on festivals. So that was
Good
really
stuff.
great. Yeah, absolutely.
So you're also an author, and you've written books on the neurogram, and you also have a book on happiness, is it?
I have a book on the neurogram, several books actually, several books on NLP, and then I have my special interests, which is personal development. I
Yeah.
have a book written about how you use all the mystical, magical stuff from the past ages, and then again I did the same thing, I just gathered all the information, and on top of that built a generalized model,
Yeah.
which can just show you, for those people who are interested, how they can get the most out of life, and that's like a 30-year program.
We're chomping at the bit here. We're so excited about the work that you're doing, Joost. How can people in America take advantage of your expertise?
Well, I
If
say
they're not here tonight.
contact you, for
Okay.
instance.
Yes.
They can contact me.
Yes.
We're going to do a start of a coaching business opportunity
Fantastic.
where people get all the necessary NLP and neurogram training
Yes.
to become a coach.
Very
We
exciting
start
stuff.
in February 2012, right
Yes.
here in Las Vegas.
Fantastic.
And we're going to have a system where they are followed for 24 months,
Wow.
and then we'll guarantee that if they follow all the steps we ask
Yeah.
them to do in those 24 months,
Yep.
they get a guaranteed $50,000 NLP
That
coaching
is
business.
such exciting stuff. So you guys, if you weren't able to come this evening, please make sure you come to Las Vegas. Contact me, contact Joost, and